Now I've just reduced the row height, and if I look at mountain bikes, road bikes and touring bikes for example, you'll see that there is a group of the sale start date, and within that it is sorted by product name. It's not sorted by anything else like list price, and you can see the list price starts off fairly high, gets a bit higher, gets to the highest and then goes down and down. Now what if we didn't want the sorting to be necessarily on the product name, but we wanted to give the end user an opportunity to sort on a different column such as list price? Well, that's possible. It's called interactive sorting, and here's how you do it. Click on the header, right and click and go text box properties, and you go to interactive sorting. So enable interactive sorting on this text box, so the header. So what do I sort? Well, let's sort the detail rows, and we sort by, so the computer doesn't have a link between this box and the list price. We need to add that. So we're sorting by the list price. And we can apply this sorting to all groups and data regions in, and you can make a more specific set of requirements, but for now we can just leave that blank. So we click OK. So now let's have a look at the preview. So I select all the bikes, and you can now see 2 arrows appear next to the list price, and if I click on one of them, you can see it is now sorted in ascending order within that group. So that group remains, but it's now in ascending order of list price. And if I click the other way, it's now in descending order. And you can have this interactive sorting on multiple text boxes. So if I go to the product name, I can sort the detailed rows as well. So let's preview that. So I can say I want to be sorted on the list price, and then I can add interactive sorting. It looks like I didn't press OK or something, so I'll do that again. I can then have interactive sorting on the product. So now we have 2 things that we can sort on. So we can sort ascending or descending at the product name, and ascending or descending the list price. We can also sort on the group as well. So if we click the text box, there we go, and do interactive sorting, we can enable interactive sorting on the groups of cell start, and we can sort by cell start. So if I show you now what this is, we have a third set of things. So I can sort by list price within a group, and I can sort the groups in ascending or descending order. So I have now really 2 sets of sorting criteria. I can sort groups and I can sort details. Now this sort of interactivity makes it really helpful for the end user. They don't have to rely on the sorting that you have done yourself. They can do their own sorting. Now this report is still lengthy, and another way that it could help the end user is to create a document map. A map is a pane to the left hand side which shows certain pointers, like for instance chapter headings. You might have something down the left hand side saying chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 if this is a book, and when you click on chapter 3 you get to start at chapter 3. So here's how you create it. In the row group, go to Group Properties and go to Advanced. We have Document Map here. Select the category you want to include in the document map. So here we have the start date, and click OK. Let's go to Preview. So we'll select the mountain bikes, road bikes and touring bikes, and now have a look at that. We have the July 2005, July 2006 and July 2007 in the map. So we can now click on one and we get to the start of that section. So very easy to do. Click on the group, group properties, go to advanced, and there it is.